Hello everyone, this is our Halloween edition of the Rapscallions. We do have a wonderfully spooky episode planned for you guys. Happy Halloween. Enjoy. I have a question for everyone here at the table. Who here does or does not believe in ghosts?
Well, honestly, I don't know.
It's quiet as much.
Well, I believe in ghosts.
I do not believe in ghosts.
I don't.
I don't believe in ghosts.
What?
No, I don't
What the
believe in
fuck on?
I don't necessarily 100% say I believe in ghosts, but I believe in the possibility.
I saw ghosts.
Think about this though. If you don't believe in ghosts, then you're kind of saying you don't believe in the afterlife. So do you?
I think God has that in check.
on.
Well, there's
Not necessarily.
There's also purgatory though.
Well,
I
think God has it figured out.
A lot of religions say if you believe in ghosts.
I do believe in God, but I don't believe in ghosts.
The Bible's
That makes
ghosts,
sense.
right?
Well, here's the thing, though, because you bring up religion, ghosts in the historical fashion, such as associated with Halloween and whatnot, goes against the Bible, because Halloween's a pagan holiday.
Yeah, it was from the Seawind, which is salmon or Seawind. Yeah, Ireland Celtic holiday, meaning summer end.
Yeah, they celebrated the summer's end. Yeah, it's basically celebrating nature though.
Yeah, and they also took
In that specific context. But then you got,
the Catholics
like the
actually took over the religion a lot,
right?
and then they remembered their dead.
And Dias de los Muertos,
Well, it's Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, which coincides with Halloween, All Hallows Eve.
Ain't that where
Celtic
souling came
environment.
from? Souling, that's where they give away treats. Because you give away treats and you're souling.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. Here's
treats and Easter
when the
souls.
Celtics. This is a story, which I'm not gonna lie.
He actually don't know shit about it.
Stolen from another podcast. But the Celtics would basically go around, which involves Stonehenge. They would go around to the locals of that area and knock on their door and ask for a human sacrifice, preferably a newborn baby or a child in the household, to sacrifice at Stonehenge. And if you did not comply, you got a trick, which was a 6-point star in a circle, which resembles a Star of David, but it's circled up, which is a
demonic now.
not a pentagon or pentagram. It's
Not the Pentagon. Not the military. The United. Yeah.
not the military complex of the United States. Which just make sure y'all didn't know that. But no, not a pentagram, but a decagram or what was the fucking 6? Decagram was 10. That's a 10-pointed star. Anyway,
Hexagon is 6, man.
yeah, whatever. Everyone's retarded, so we don't know what it's called.
You're talking about an octagon.
But it's essentially the 6-pointed Star of David with a circle around it. That's what they would paint on your door. So when they start the rituals, they would make sure.
That's a pentagram.
No, pentagram is 5. Pent is 5. Repent.
I'm not smart enough to even join in on this.
I just don't know what the fuck's going on. So
Hexagram. Hexagram.
All right, so where did souling come in? What was the offering of a treat? When didn't they
Offering of a treat.
Well, for a prayer, right?
Was
No,
they used to pray for your dead loved ones.
in this specific context is
In Mexico, yeah. That's
no, not
like that.
no, we're not talking
It's
about
like a big- that's like a
Goddamn,
big-
son, I
He's
was
talking
talking about Stonehenge. What are you talking about Mexico for?
Come on, son. Everybody knows
My
that.
bad.
Goddamn, boy.
Anyway,
Forgive me.
a hexagram. That's what I've been trying to think of. Anyway, they paint.
Yeah, Dylan totally said that already.
Dylan said
But all right.
I'm
you say
fucking
that?
right.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but it's okay. Because then you're like, I don't know.
Fuck
we're all
Dylan, right? God damn, not all of us, okay? Speak for yourself.
So people gotta listen back to see if Dylan
He's like,
actually say it.
I said that like 10 minutes ago, bro.
Rewind the tape.
Smart.
I am the smartest man in the room right now. Calm down.
Anyway,
I know things.
the treat part was you give them a human sacrifice, preferably child, doesn't have to be, and they would leave you alone. The trick was, if you didn't offer up a sacrifice for them, they would paint a hexagram on your door, which would offer up, basically open a portal for when they're doing their ritual for demons to go into your household.
I think, yeah, that's just one of the versions that became part of Halloween, though.
They were also done.
Okay, do you guys know the other holidays where they used to wear a costume?
Yeah, it's called Halloween. Yeah.
No, back in the old days.
The ones
they
we do
used to-
now?
No.
Yeah, Halloween.
No. See, now it is.
Do you know Halloween where they do costumes?
No,
They like.
And then they knock on doors and ask for candy?
No, the other holidays, which include 3: Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter, because they were poor and they would sit up there and do like sing songs and shit, or be like
Caroling?
Yeah, kind of. That's where caroling came from. They used to do that on Easter, Halloween, and all that stuff. But they would dress up in costumes.
Did you know they had a caroling riot?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Seems like a Christmas episode, but go ahead. Santa fucking didn't want to show up. Go ahead. I want to hear this. What else happened? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. They had a caroling
They just know they
These
have
motherfuckers are not singing. Were they singing too much or not at all? I want to know about this.
No, it's basically where the Catholic Church at one point
was battling with the Baptist church. Our hymns are superior.
the Catholic
It was
Church.
basically a Christian gang war.
The Catholic Church banned Christmas. That's what it was about.
What?
Well then.
Anyways, let's move
You
on.
don't say much.
What about aliens? You guys believe in aliens?
Huh?
What about aliens? You guys believe in aliens?
Because, again, Christmas is a pagan holiday.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that at one point in time in history,
What was
the Catholic Church
I'm gonna say
tried to ban Christmas.
Did you know
pagans?
that
Because
Christmas is not
Christmas-
actually Jesus' birthday?
Shut the fuck up right now. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Mind fucking blown.
You shut your dirty mouth.
That bullshit.
Which, oddly enough, explains even more why the Catholics tried to ban Christmas.
I know, right? So they were right all along. So the caroling riots, they were not justified. We proved that.
So as
I don't
I
believe this.
Well,
Anyways, call back.
back to my last question. Do you guys believe in aliens?
That wasn't your last question.
Aliens?
It was ghosts.
Aliens.
I don't know. Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Because aliens don't exist if you believe in God.
Yeah, they do. Why not?
What do you mean?
You think God only created? Anyways,
That's possible.
the
Do you guys believe in gravity? That there's intelligent life form on another planet?
yeah.
You know?
Get the fuck out of here with
Okay.
The
Look,
universe is never ending, so I could see it.
yeah. Like, I mean, you gotta think the universe is so big.
How about
Exactly.
this?
What do you guys believe in more though, aliens or ghosts? What do you guys think is?
That's a difficult question.
See, a lot of people say aliens, but guess what? I'm 50-50 because I
Which is
believe in ghosts.
Which is more probable? I mean,
I think these UFOs going around now, they came out in the news saying, oh, here's a UFO. We are so high tech in the world right now. We have drones out the ass. I'm supposed
Here's
to think
the
that's
deal.
a UFO.
It
We're
was
so
cut-
high
it's
tech
been-
though.
if,
Show me a fucking alien.
here's the deal. If the
Hey, excellent point. Excellent point.
You understand what
Well
I'm
said.
saying?
Well said. Well said, Brennan.
I mean, I don't know how else to explain it.
You did it perfectly.
Right.
Fuck. Dude, you changed my mind. I'm telling you what.
I mean,
All right.
this is why you pay me.
Goddamn, you should run for president.
Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Because of your speech today, Nick's gonna cut his hair.
I watched the new chain.
Yeah. He said no judgment.
Never happened.
I just rewatched. I watched the Chainsaw Massacre for the first time.
What? The original?
No, the remake. on
I did.
Netflix.
Yeah, you beer. Oh, you beer. What did you?
Alright, we're gonna skip past what I was saying.
Yeah.
Well, you made a good point already. And
You fucking.
okay, wait.
How about
okay.
this?
Hold
on.
Wait.
Do we believe in he just glitched?
Hold on, cut. No, I slapped. So
Simulation.
That's the Matrix, son! That's what I'm trying to tell you.
hold on, guys. The train's going off the track.
AT's my cousin.
All right. We need to digress.
When they're all like,
Digress.
Andreas.
Bring it back a little bit, guys. So I recently watched the new Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix, and it was trash.
Wait, the new remake?
Are we talking
like-
about
like-
The one on Netflix. I heard about that. I haven't seen it yet.
They just pretty much try to do what the Halloween did, and bring back the original character to
The only
the
one.
new one,
The only
like the original character from the original Chainsaw Massacre. So Halloween, you know how Halloween brought back the original character? That's all they did. So it's like garbage.
Are you talking about the one
Garbage.
on the bus?
Yeah, and Leatherface, right? Leatherface.
Exactly. Yes.
And his mom.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got.
I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily have a problem with that if it's done correctly, which according to what you're
Well,
saying,
Halloween did
is
it
not
perfect.
done
Halloween did it
correctly.
perfect.
They talking about
But they just tried to copy, and it was badly written. It was horribly written.
Well, see, that's the point. That's what
I
I'm
haven't seen
saying.
it.
At least I feel that way.
Yeah,
At least
I
I feel
haven't
that. That's
seen it.
my opinion.
So, and according to what you're saying, it was done incorrectly, which is what 90% of horror movies do nowadays. Is just take a script from back in the 80s or the 90s, even the 70s.
I want to know.
You know, and try to redo it. So
what exactly
they
was
just
the premise
didn't do it. is
of
what
this
you're
movie,
saying.
though? Like, where was it based at? In a small town when
It's a small town.
they were trying to open
small
up a town
town in Texas.
on the bus, and they
That's
were
Yeah,
where
exactly,
it's all
yeah.
fucking.
Oh, that was trash, but it was funny as fuck. It was good.
Yeah.
It was so bad that it was good.
Yes, it was. Dude, we liked it. Me,
After that, I
was
rewatched
last
Scooby
year.
Halloween. That movie holds up. That's a great
Oh, don't
movie.
talk to you about Hubie, dude.
That's a great movie. I like it.
I like Hubie.
I liked it.
Yeah.
What is it?
Hubie Halloween.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler's Halloween movie.
I didn't watch it.
There's callbacks to all his old movies.
Really? You didn't like it?
A good kid Halloween movie brings me back to my childhood, man, and that's all I need. You know, just give me one a year, and I'm
Oh, you
fine.
just had the new Hocus Pocus. What more do you
That
need?
sucks. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No.
I liked it.
I liked it.
I liked it.
Well, I just feel like they didn't live up to the first one in some ways. I don't.
Let me get you. You know, you were disappointed that they didn't bring back.
Well, spoiler alert.
Yes. Well, too late now. Because everybody should have watched it. Who's gonna watch it?
It just came out this year, you asshole.
Came out 2 months ago.
It came out
Yeah,
I
2
gave
months.
you this month.
So 2 months ago, man.
Oh god.
What's the? Goddamn. I
Well,
can't even-
right now it's what's the date?
the main character. What's it?
I can't remember her name.
What we talking about?
No, that was
The
Max.
sisters?
Max and Danny. Yeah, they bring back
okay.
then. Is that why you're?
What about Allison?
Yeah.
The girl.
Well, no, it's just
Wait, who
The girl, Allison?
Zach's little sister?
No, Max
The girlfriend.
was in love with Allison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the little
that was
sister was Danny.
It didn't bring back Allison, Danny, or Max.
Yeah.
But the cat was also went to heaven.
But the last name.
The cat, the black cat is in it, but
In a different
not
way.
Binks.
No, because Binks went to heaven at the beginning of the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, Binks
Anyway,
died.
people are like,
He
"Fuck this
definitely
shit." What are they talking about? Oh,
Hey,
anyway,
but
What
I
is
am-
the
I
Hocus
am-
Pocus podcast?
welcome to the Hocus
Look at
Pocus fucking
listen
fan
to
club.
5 grown men talk about fucking Hocus Pocus.
Alright.
As
I
they
am-
drink
I am-
liquor.
Alright, guys, I have
Nostalgia.
I am in
nostalgia.
this
Yeah, that's
Ford-
exactly what it
Ford
is.
group, Okay. And everybody on it is shits on all of Rob Zombie's movies.
Wait,
What?
That I don't agree with.
Yeah, I don't
Have
agree
you
with
watched
that at
the
all. Rob
Monsters
Zombie.
yet?
yeah, the Monster.
Do you
the
like it?
Wait, first of all,
You watched
The Monsters.
Monsters.
I know.
No, I
Get it
feel-
right.
I feel-
But
Do you
no,
like it?
I
You watched the trailer to? I only watched the trailer to it,
Dude.
and I laughed my ass
you know
off
why
at the
I
trailer.
like it's
Because it starts out, the trailer starts out as
haven't
like
seen it.
from the makers of House of a Thousand Corpses, and then
Amazing movie.
Well, have you seen the show, The Monsters?
Yes.
Because that's what he did. He brought it back to the original. Like he used the
Yeah,
original.
he didn't use the fucking
I don't know.
cinema version.
I just-
He used
I
the
just
TV.
He drew a lot of his.
Did you watch it?
He stayed true to the real
No,
show.
I'm telling you about them people shitting on it.
and that way I kind of like it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
So
His
in
movies are, like,
theory,
my favorite.
I haven't
think
watched it
about
yet,
it, the
but
people who
you're
don't
making me
like
want to.
his version of the Monsters did not like the original version. They just liked the fucking movie version.
I never got through the Monsters, so I said I got like
Which-
minutes in. I
in which
couldn't follow
case-
it.
Makes you a poser.
What do you mean?
You're not a real Monsters fan.
Oh, fuck me.
Hey, but the did you know what's crazy? Speaking of Rob Zombie, did you know that he himself was not a fan of House of a Thousand Corpses?
Really?
He doesn't like that.
That's my favorite movie.
Dude,
by him.
Well, you know why? It's because the production company changed it so much and wanted him to make so many changes that it wasn't what he originally
I get that.
I
put
wish
together.
I wish they would
Which
have.
makes sense.
It just wasn't his original
it was cool
vision. Huh?
because it was, if I'm not mistaken, that was his first film, right? Or at least his first horror.
Yeah, I think it was too.
I think it was, yeah. Definitely his first big film.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
had
for
fucking
that
Dwight.
instance, I agree with him.
And Dwight Schrute was in it, so that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a cult
Halloween, the
classic.
best Halloween
But
ever.
as far as being a actually
I agree.
good movie, it's not up there. But as far as if you consider the cult following on it, which people who follow Rob Zombie's movies, it was pretty good.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, it's
Nothing beats the first Halloween though.
if you look at it from a horror movie
Nothing beats the
lens,
first
through a
Halloween.
horror movie lens.
oh no,
have you seen
Right.
He's right. Yeah, he did pretty good on 1 and 2.
31.
Yeah.
31 was good. You know what I didn't like? Was
I didn't like that.
Everybody
I've
loves
never
popcorn in hell.
Salem's or Salem's
Well,
Lot.
this is kind of on.
or not Salem's Lot.
Witches of Salem.
Witches of Salem.
No, Lords
That's
of
the one I
Salem.
didn't. Lords of Salem.
Yeah, that
That's
was
the one I didn't.
awful.
That's the
Okay,
one
that's
that
the one
I
I
didn't.
I did not watch that
I
one.
didn't like that
I did not watch 31. I
31
did watch his
was
version. of
awesome. Okay,
Halloween.
look, 31 was awesome because it's
I
so
watched
funny.
it. Yeah, it was really good.
They have a midget Hitler in it.
Really?
Yeah.
One of the characters is a midget
well,
Hitler.
That alone, I'm gonna watch it now.
It's hilarious, man.
And he's so cool.
Yeah, it's a Mexican midget
I
Hitler.
was joking, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Next subject.
I've got something to add to my list now.
I have a little debate.
All right.
From every scary movie, who do you guys think is the scariest character? Let's keep it slasher.
All right. So let's go Steven first. Go ahead. Slasher.
Slasher.
Let's keep it in the slasher round.
Okay, the scariest.
Like the scariest character, like Jason, Freddy,
It-
Michael Myers,
Wouldn't it be a slasher?
No, it's not technically a slasher.
Chainsaw Massacre, Scream. Those are all slashers.
I would
Chucky.
Say, I would say.
That's a tough one.
Probably, yeah.
Let's go
I would
back
have to go
you
with
then.
Jeepers Creepers.
Probably.
Not Jeepers
I would
Creepers.
say
Well, Jeepers
Slash-
Creepers.
I would
don't
say
know.
probably Ghostface from Scream.
From what?
From Scream.
I would have to say Freddy Krueger
I'd have to say Sam from Trick or Treat.
because you can never get away from him. He's always
Yeah, but that is that
when you go to bed, he's
is that
always
really-
there.
Was that one of the options?
Well, first of all, wait, no, but that's not. I wouldn't consider that. That's not a.
Is that
That's not a
even
slasher
slasher?
film. Like a classic slasher film.
That was
Yeah,
3
true.
stories in one.
True,
Yeah,
true.
that's
Like,
apparently
it
it was an anthology.
Like
Okay.
Pinhead.
That's not
So-
a classic.
Pinhead- That's
That's a slasher.
Wait,
Yeah,
which one's yours then, dude? Pinhead or Freddy Cougar.
Man, it's hard because one's
Really?
a demon in a box and the other is like haunts you in your dreams. So
That is true. Freddy Krueger is pretty
scary. Yeah, like
Yeah.
as a kid, that terrified me.
Well, I'm gonna give mine. Even though this series went to shit, but he's scary as fuck. Michael Myers, dude.
But at the same time, you gotta say Michael Myers.
John Carpenter did
same
a
level.
great
as
job with the
Jason.
first one.
They're the same character,
Oh, Friday the 13th.
except one
first movie.
uses a machete, one uses a kitchen knife.
Yeah, they're slashers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I will say that
One spawns around the lake, one spawns in a midtown fucking northeast.
And the other one's a pedophile of a 13th Street.
probably yeah.
They don't say it in the movies, but yes, that's what he is.
Yeah, probably.
They kind of hint towards it in the new ones, you know, like when
It's Elm Street, not
Yeah,
not 13.
they kind of hinted towards it in the new film, right?
Yeah.
I fixed it. I said Elm Street.
Because it had all the articles and stuff like up on the wall, and like showing missing children and stuff.
Yeah. In the new one.
Yeah, and they,
Okay, so what's your slasher, Dylan?
Oh, shit,
Everybody answered
bro.
but you?
I'd probably have to say Freddy Krueger though too.
That's true. That is up there.
That is up there,
probably
but
the scariest,
at the same time,
All right.
because you can never get away
I
from them.
mean, you can have some pretty scary experiences on psychedelics,
I like
but at the same time, you know, you can fucking wake up. So, that being
Or
said,
can you?
Done with shit.
Yeah, but the whole thing with Freddy Krueger is the fact that if you get hurt in your dream,
You get hurt in real
you get
life.
hurt in real life.
You know that was inspired by
Smoke a
an
bunch of
Asian
meth,
town,
bro.
right?
Meth is like Freddy Krueger.
So you never go to sleep.
Oh, trust me, you crash out meth. I've heard of people doing it. I don't know.
Freddy
I've
Krueger,
never
I'm
done it.
taking a bunch of meth.
That only lasts for so long
Why
though.
didn't nobody ever think of that?
Yeah, I know, right? I
They
mean,
did it.
fucking
One
genius.
girl
oh
was
shit, I've been
like,
seeing Freddy Krueger in my dreams. Let me start doing meth.
Hey, can I ask one real quick?
I smoke rocks.
All right,
The
I'm
dumbest
gonna
shit was Chucky though.
pull
I don't know why nobody didn't
Dustin,
take that
the
fucker.
host here. All right, I'm gonna start with you, Dustin. Scariest moment of your life. Go.
All right, the scariest
Sorry
experience of my life. I'm pretty sure it was sleep paralysis, but when I was 12, when I lived in Spyro, I was sleeping on the couch. And to get from the kitchen to the hallway to go to the bedrooms, you had to go through the corner of the living room. And I was laying on the couch, and I barely start to wake up. And I look over, and I see an old lady walking from the kitchen to the hallway in an all-white gown.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, dude. Her name was Jennifer, bro. I didn't tell you.
And
she was not.
it was like the most traumatizing thing I've ever
You wasn't a fucking
seen.
ghost, bro.
She wasn't.
So you-
you were supposed
wait,
to see
so-
her. dude.
So pretty much, I see her,
Dude,
and
it
she's
was
walking,
a
and she's
joke,
walking,
bro.
and then all of a sudden she looks at me, and she takes a double take, and then she starts walking towards me, man. And all I can do is just,
That wasn't-
and I can't. I start
that
trying to
wasn't
scream,
fair.
and nothing's coming out.
So wait, so you saw actually like a full form?
Absolutely
Full
form.
apparition.
But it was after a little research, I realized it was sleep paralysis, and the old timers call it the hag is riding you. So
Oh, he rode.
pretty much-
She rode your ass.
she started walking
How was
towards
it,
me, and I just turned my head as hard. I turned my head and closed my eyes as hard as I can, and just like start screaming, man, at the top of my lungs. And as soon as I feel like I'm about to pass out, I rise like Dracula out of his coffin, man, and nothing's there. And I'm just like, what the hell? And that's the only thing I can ever say that I actually had an experience.
Don't believe you. Next. I'm just kidding. Brandon, you're up.
Well,
Well, Dylan
So
just
wait.
said he saw full apparition.
Yeah,
I
You
wanna
don't got
hear this
shit,
one.
do you, Brandon?
Yeah, it was at grandma's house. Where I think grandma was up in Shreveport getting chemo at the time,
Okay.
and me and Caitlin were sleeping in Wendy's room. So it was like her room, the hallway, and then you can see directly into the kitchen. Well, it's almost just like Dustin's. The old lady in a white gown with almost so gray that it was almost white hair.
Mine was white
Walking
hair.
around
Yeah.
the kitchen.
Was you asleep? Was you asleep at any point? Was you like waking up?
No. I was wide awake the whole time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Yeah.
the door was just barely cracked where I can just barely see in the kitchen.
Huh.
But yeah.
I've never. That's yeah. I've
So I
never.
fucking threw a pillow
That's
at the
crazy.
door, shut the damn door. But yeah,
You sure there just wasn't an old lady walking around your house?
Yeah.
I was
Just a
gonna ask
random
you-
old lady.
He's gonna ask you.
Maybe she had
thing.
dementia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen a like full straight up.
Full body apparition.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen like shadows and stuff like that.
I've been in a dark room and then think I see like a shadow like of a person
No.
in it, but like it's just my eyes playing
Well,
tricks.
I've
on me.
seen more than that.
Yeah.
Have you seen someone you can almost see through?
Well, you know what's crazy?
Like a ghost.
No,
Like a
I
pure
haven't.
ghost. Like not like powdery, like,
You know,
white.
You know what's crazy in the the mother-in-law house, you know, my dad's house, little house on the side of that, you know, the main house. And what's crazy is me and Brandon saw the same exact like figure.
Really?
So
Did you guys not? You guys didn't tell each
what's-
other about it at
what's
all.
real-
Well, I
Nah.
saw it first.
Yeah.
Like about
2 months or a month or two
it
before
was
I
like
did.
6 months before you
Yeah.
showed up there. About 6 months before
And you
Steve
didn't
showed up
say
there, I
nothing
saw
to Steven
something.
about it?
Nah.
I never told him about it. Never told anybody about it. Matter of fact, Steven told me about what he saw, and then I told him
You
that
saw
I
the same
saw
thing.
the same thing.
Whoa.
All that noise behind us is the kids running amok.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So yeah, and then I saw I saw the same. But see, when it was it was about 6 months later, and I saw the same thing. It was right there. We had the bed in the living room area, and I was laying down, and it's right there where you go into the kitchen. It's like right there next to the living room area. Like the next room is the kitchen, in between the living room, the kitchen, and the bedroom.
The house your dad lives in right now.
Yeah.
I seen
there was
something walk into the kitchen, and I thought somebody walked into the kitchen, and I walked in there, and nobody was there,
Oh,
and I
no,
just
it's
played
not.
it off like my mind was playing tricks on me. So this place, your dad's house is haunted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
See, the thing is, the shadow was like leaning up against the one of the sides of the door, like on the doorway on the left side.
just chilling like a cowboy.
Well, kind of.
Yeah,
Well,
like
they're
the
chilling.
thing, like he was saying, we saw the exact same thing. Right, you walk in through the front door. You got a bedroom in the back.
Yeah.
Right before that, you got the bathroom to the left, and then you
was-
got the kitchen area, and then you got like the living room area. Which in the living room area, we had a bunk bed out there that we were sleeping in. And so, looking towards the front of the house, right, you're in the bedroom, you got the opening to the kitchen, bathroom's on the right, and then you walk through the kitchen, which is about 8 feet maybe.
Yeah.
And then you got the opening to the little living room area, and it's to the left of the area. So basically, you look to your right, and it opens up, and boom, there's the living room area. Well, he saw the same exact thing I did, which at that time we did not have the bunk beds in there. I had a recliner up there that I was sleeping in, with the TV up on the dresser facing the front of the house, but I was inside that living room area. And
He's got it in your beer.
I was sitting in the recliner watching TV. I forget what I was watching.
It doesn't fucking matter. Come on, dude.
But, well, it does matter because
If you're watching scary movies,
Oh, okay, yeah,
scary,
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna play with your mind a little bit. You can play with your mind.
when your mind, if
Your
you're
mind starts
watching
playing tricks on you.
something scary,
Yeah,
you will
okay.
be like,
You're
okay,
right.
It starts
that
playing with
was
your
just
mind.
because you were watching scary stuff. Your mind was playing tricks on you.
But it was at the same exact the apparition, whatever you want to call it, was at the same exact spot.
Same
right?
exact spot.
So it's a reoccurring.
Which in when I was watching, right,
is that
I heard the back door open to the bedroom. I heard footsteps to the opening into the living room. I heard footsteps back to the bedroom. Never heard the door open and shut again because I heard the door open. I heard the door open and shut when they first left. Footsteps to the front, footsteps to the back. Never heard the door open and shut again.
Oh.
And so I'm like, I'm thinking it was Caitlin because at the time.
Go ahead.
So at the time it was just me and Caitlin, and so
Caitlin is our sister. by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Caitlin's our sister.
Yeah.
It was me and my
Shout out,
sister.
Caitlin. What's up?
I was sleeping in the
Come on.
front room. Caitlin's sleeping in the back room. And I'm watching TV, trying to fall asleep. And then I hear the footsteps, whatnot, like I just described. And then when they came to the front, I never looked back because I thought she was just going to the bathroom. I saw out of the corner of my eye a kind of dark figure because obviously all the lights were off, so any figure in the room is going to be kind of dark. I see them kind of grab with one hand on the bottom, one hand on the top to the door frame, and then lean out with a head.
Oh, fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
Stare at
I would
me.
be out that
And I
quick.
Yeah, they stared at me for a minute.
And you
And
looked?
then,
Did you?
no, I never looked. I just kind of was like, okay.
Oh,
that's
you seen it out the corner of your eye?
Yeah. I was like, all right, that's Caitlin. Whatever. She's just checking on
I
me.
looked.
Fuck off, dude.
I looked right at it.
I'm sorry.
She's just checking on me, seeing what I'm doing. Right. So I'm like, okay. And then I see it kind of go away. And then I hear footsteps back to the bedroom, which was crazy because, like I said, I heard the door open and shut.
You remember what it
And
looks
then I
like at
heard
all?
the footsteps up there, saw the figure look out at me, heard the footsteps back to the door.
And no door
But I
open.
never heard the door open again.
Oh!
I saw the same thing when I said
Yeah.
I looked at it. Was you couldn't? I mean, to me, it was just a shadow figure. Like you could literally,
Right.
you could see. It was like a silhouette. You could see something was there, but you couldn't. I mean, it was just blackness.
You couldn't make it out?
Yeah, you know.
But here's the crazy part is, after that, I heard the footsteps back to the room, but I never heard anything else ever open and close again. So I was like, because it kind of freaked me out seeing the figure appear out.
Oh, yeah? Kind of slow
And then
bit.
Caitlin never said, oh, hey. Yeah, Caitlin never said, oh, hey, you're up, whatever. Usually she'd acknowledge something. Well, then I never heard the door open up again. So I waited about, 10, 15 minutes, and then I started calling her name. I'm like, Caitlin, what are you doing just standing there? I never heard anything, so I'm like, all right.
Wait.
She doesn't respond.
Oh my god, what could happen next?
So I get up,
Run!
I walk back to where she was sleeping, I open the door, wake her up out of a dead sleep.
She's not a sleepwalker or anything.
Right, no, not at all. So she
That
didn't
bitch will
just
pass
get
out.
up and lay back down. She was passed smooth out. I wake her up. I'm like, Caitlin. I was like, did you just get up and go to the bathroom or something?
Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit.
Not quite like that, but she was like, no, what are you doing? Why are you waking me up? She's like, no, I didn't just get up. I've been sleeping until you woke me up. I was like, I didn't tell her at the time what all just happened. I was just like, okay.
You're still kind of shook.
Yeah. So I was like, all right. So I turned the light back off, closed her door. She fell back asleep. I went back up, laid down back in my recliner, pulled the covers up over my head,
What a little kid.
rolled over, and then tried to go to sleep.
The covers are gonna save me. I'm so scared right now.
Exactly.
Why? I do that too. I go back to when I was 5 and pull the covers over my head. That's gonna save me. You know what I mean?
Now,
Or like when you have
You
your
can't
legs,
break this force field. Or
or even your legs sticking out over the bed. You're like, oh fuck no!
Yeah.
My leg ain't going over the bed.
they can't just come on the bed with you.
He's hanging over the bed, dude. No, fuck that.
Oh, he's got his foot hanging over the bed. Oh, damn it, he pulled
You
it
little
back.
tootsies
I
out there
can't
waiting.
kill him now.
Yeah,
Or like
exactly.
when it's like everybody's asleep and you're trying to turn off the lights throughout the house and you try to run to your room and hurry up and get underneath the couch.
He did that the other night, dude. He's my roommate, by the way. He turned on the kitchen light. It was doom, 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 doom. That was a joke. We scared his earth pussy.
Rocky here.
Door slammed shut.
Bro, I swear, last night it sounded like somebody's walking around.
I have a night light, bro. So that says anything about me.
Here's mine though.
And I don't believe in ghosts.
Actually, I don't know.
I think I'm just trying to tell myself that.
Yeah. When you really do. Yeah.
Here's my story. I haven't seen a ghost, and I was young. My dad used to live at a house when he was a kid. Grandpa sold it.
You lived in that house?
Yeah, he lived in it.
That's crazy.
Growing up through high school,
That's good.
my grandparents owned it. Sold it, moved out. The landlords rented it to us. We moved to California. All right, we're sleeping in there, and Creepiest fucking house, dude. There's an old lady in there, and she would like, I don't fucking remember. I was like 6 or 7, dude. But here's one. I remember Rush Hour came out. The movie Rush Hour. My dad had a big rolling wooden TV on the floor. They had a couch. And they were sitting on the couch. I was sitting by the legs, or on end of the couch right there, by the foot.
Sitting Indian style.
Yeah. I was sitting there watching that, dude, and out of the corner of my eye, I see like a little smoke whisper or something like that, like doing like that. And I look over, start looking, and it's a kid's fucking face. And I can see him, Indian, like this Indian style. Actually, I can't say that now. What's he called? Crisscross applesauce. I love you, Indians. Alright? Yeah. So they're sitting
Gotta
that.
be PC with it.
Yeah. They're sitting that way. Y'all are great. Indians. Anyway. They were sitting there, and I saw a boy, and it was like in smoke, white, like a cloud, button up t-shirt, brown shorts, you can see the kneecaps, and it was sitting like that. And I looked at it and I was like, that's fucking weird, dude. Like 6 years old. Turned around, looked at my mom. I was like, hey, something's fucking going on over here. Turned around, was still there.
You were 6 years old and you said, hey, something's fucking going on.
No, I didn't say that. But I was like, what's this? Mama, mommy, come here quick. Mama, do you see that this old TV there? Hurry up, Mama. And
Mama,
I turned back around, I was still
we
there.
got
and I
an event conspiring over here.
We got a fucking intruder in the house, Mom. No, and I turned back around. I did it once or twice, and it was like the third or fourth time, it was gone. Turned out my grandma, when she lived there, used to babysit a kid that was there because they used to go to the racetrack. That kid, and I described it to my grandma like when I was like 17. She goes, wow, that's weird. And didn't say nothing else about it. Okay? A little bit later, grandma tells me I described the kid that she used to babysit that fucking was on a little go-kart that smashed in the back of a fucking race car at the racetrack, caved his fucking face in. It was my age.
I remember you telling me this,
Yeah.
and apparently they buried the kid in that outfit.
Yeah, that's what grandma was saying. She goes, that's weird because that's kind of like I mean I don't know if it was exactly. She goes that'd be the kind of type he was buried in. But it was a closed casket, like a buttoned up shirt, little kid, back in the 70s.
Yeah.
That I don't know. That's and our house also had a creepy ass old lady. I remember that because I heard her. She'd like that night. I can hear her. I can never see her. And she'd like clean the fucking bathroom.
You just had an old woman telling you to do chores.
I can murder she roaches on and I'm gonna mess at.
You little rapscallion, get up and clean the bathroom and tell about it in your future podcast.
Nicholas, wake up and do the dishes.
Nicholas, get up right now, you little rapscallion.
You'd find Nick just like half asleep, mopping the floor in the middle of the
I
night.
was crying, bro. I remember crying, picking clothes up. Stupid bitch.
Nick, where you going? I had to take out the trash.
Fucking
This ghost made me clean my house up. I hated her.
My mom's like, fucking hey, ready to go, guys. Fucking bathroom's clean. She was probably proud of that old lady. Got me.
I never want to move.
Got me some fucking chores, dude. Yeah, fuck that old lady bitch. Dude, if you're listening right now, leave me alone.
So there was this crazy story. I think it happened in the early 90s. It was an Army Ranger who just got back from overseas, somewhere on a mission, came back, and he lived in LA, East LA. And he lived in a pretty bad neighborhood, and there was a lot of Crips around, gang members, and they started like basically messing with his house, and there was a drive-by outside of the front of his house. So one day he came out, he was working on his house and everything, came out.
So when they go Crip, and he goes, hoo-ha.
Suwa. They said Suwa.
Go ahead.
Suwoo.
Oh. He's a Marine, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't even know.
No, but it wasn't just him. He enlisted several of his Army Ranger buddies.
Yeah, well, for this is how it all started, though. So
Was he a Ranger?
So he came out. No, he was a Ranger. Yeah, and he came out. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
I wanted to be able to edit that out.
Yeah, he was.
He a SEAL or a Ranger?
He was a Navy SEAL.
You
That's what it
keep
was.
all that in. That was funny.
We're gonna keep it in.
He was a Navy SEAL, and
Was he a Ranger or was he a SEAL?
yeah, he was a Navy SEAL. Anyway, he was a Navy SEAL, and so there was a drive-by right in front of his house. So he came out, and basically he told like he was just sick of it. He's like, hey, this neighborhood does not need to be like this. My family's here, everything like that, and so that he started basically a beef with the Crips of the area. So they said they were going to come back with a bunch of guns, and he basically said, all right, well, we'll bring it, pretty much. Which you guys, you can look this up. It's a true story. And so he had a barbecue, and he called up a bunch of his Navy SEAL buddies, and they all came over there having a barbecue. And
they were Rangers.
Were they Rangers?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Brandon.
It was in 1989.
It was a Ranger. Yeah. Why didn't you say something earlier? You just looked it up?
I just looked it up,
Okay. Yeah, they were Rangers.
You know all this
Army
information.
Rangers.
You wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, I know, right? You keeping it? All right. Army.
He's a
Yeah, they were
strong
Rangers.
silent type, dude.
They were Rangers. So called up his Army Ranger buddies, and they had a barbecue, and they basically had a giant shootout in the streets with these gang members, and they ended up holding down the house, and they ended up killing like 8 of them, and none of them. I think one of them got shot and injured, or 2 of them. But other than that, that's it.
Hell yeah, Merc.
And so, yeah, America.
The Rangers smoked them Crips, man.
They did.
Yeah.
Well, of course they have training,
But and they held off, and they were able to restrain them, some of them, until the cops came and
Oh, so they like arrested people too. Not only did they just murder a bunch of people, they were like, "Well, I'm taking you to jail."
pretty much, I guess. But what they just made sure they couldn't go anywhere and everything. Somebody called the cops, and
I'm pretty
They
sure.
didn't restrain nobody, son.
If I'm not mistaken,
They just opened up fire and the police showed up.
They didn't take nobody
They found
alive.
the wounded.
I thought they got.
yeah, that's what it was. You're right. Yeah,
If I'm
yeah.
not-
They didn't restrain anybody. It was
if I'm not
Well,
mistaken,
fuck me, right?
it led to like
Come on.
the overhaul of the police, like how they police.
Yeah.
Because they kept calling the police out there, and they couldn't make it out there because of the huge gang activity in that area in Fresno, California. And so he saw his.
No, it was I thought it was in East LA.
I think it was in Fresno.
Okay, the facts not be all straight, but this is a true story. Just if you look it up, everybody can can see the real. Look it up. You looking it up, Dylan?
Mm-hmm.
Where was it at?
I think it was in Oakland. It was like deep out there, or it was in Compton. It was like somewhere.
Somewhere where the cops don't patrol.
It was in a bad area.
Yeah,
It was on Ash Street in Tacoma, Washington.
Completely from California.
He's right. We're all retarded. It was 100% in Washington.
Yeah.
And he was.
I remember seeing the story.
He was originally upset because he bought his house for like $10,000 with the hopes that the property value would go up, but it was like a.
But the
crack
gang
rate. It was
activity
a crack rate in the
kept it
neighborhood.
down
Yeah.
because the frequent gang activity, violence,
So
drive-by.
that's what we
Slinging.
That's what we do
So
around here.
he took his what?
That's what we do around here. We bring up stories.
Falsify information.
We bring up stories that are real, but we just don't have all the facts straight. So
At some point,
yeah, some of this
you
is
will
real.
get the full
It's
picture.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I think we pieced it together pretty good.
Yeah, that's the gist. Anyways.
Bottom line is, Crip Gang 0, Army Rangers 1.
America, baby.
Hashtag America.
All right. So this Halloween episode is going by smoothly, I think. Maybe.
Ooh,
Maybe.
Very nice.
What you got?
But I think Nick actually has something about a serial killer that was just recently.
I do have something, everybody. What's up, Kyle, Steve, and Zach? That's the top listeners there. You guys know who you fucking are. Come on, call back.
Only.
Who are they?
Joe, so the Stockton serial killer was caught, supposedly. Right?
So it's funny. I've never heard of this
Did
until
he kill
you
people
brought
in
this up.
Stockton?
Stockton
What are you
serial
talking about,
killer.
bro? No, of course not, dude.
Isn't that just
Yeah,
a
of
gang
course.
member?
So are we sure this
was
took
in
place in
Detroit.
Stockton, California? Not
Yes, it
Stockton,
was. I did
Washington?
it.
Yeah.
He had a murder in Oakland and also in Stockton. Anyway, he ranged. The ages ranged from ages of 21 all the way up to 52 years of age.
So you know how serial killers have like a profile? They have a
MO.
certain
Yes.
a certain.
I got that
stop.
too.
So who did he seek out to kill?
What was
what
his,
demographic?
What tech? Yeah.
Blacks, whites, 6
Was it-
males, 1 female who survived.
6 males,
That's
1
not
female.
really an MO. That's just a
Right.
bunch of random
No, here's the thing
information.
though. Here's the
Like the
thing though.
yellows.
He
A bunch of
started.
random violence.
If I'm correct here, he started a year or two.
Were they
and
all young?
The youngest, 21 years of
Besides
age.
the 52-year-old?
No,
They ranged in
No.
age.
yeah,
sounds
age. So it was.
So he didn't
I ain't gonna
have
give their
it in
names away, even though you guys can look for them, because I ain't gonna read them all off.
Mhm.
Right.
It was age 21, which like those are the recent ones. Was age 21, 52, 52, and he stopped and got caught. Okay.
So was he targeting
So
like what,
it was
hitchhikers?
100% random. There's got to
random-
be something that connects them together.
Here's it. Okay.
It's not age or ethnicity. We've established
Here's
that.
the deal.
He was just in it for the
After you kill so many people, you become a serial killer at a certain
it's
point, right?
the rhythm how they do it too. He started in like April. He killed in April. 6 days later, he killed again. Stopped for 448 days. Went and tried to kill someone again. They survived. Went again, killed someone. Stopped, killed, and killed.
All in April?
No, from last year till this year.
Basically, someone just having
It's
the
like it
urge
was
to
a rhythm
kill.
with it because they say they serial killers.
Technically qualifies them being a
I watched
serial
one of
killer,
those.
right?
Serial killers have a rhythm with their work, right?
That didn't
So he-
sound like a rhythm, though.
so he took-
Yeah, it didn't.
He took he
It
took
just sounded like some random violence.
so he killed, and then took like a 454-day,
448 day.
448-day break, and then killed.
So it was sporadic.
I have their names here. I ain't gonna do that though. But the survivor was a 46-year-old black female
So-
on April 16th, 2021.
It
So
sounds,
that was good.
my bad, I was kept in it.
Oh, I didn't know what you're seeing.
It sounds like he's just an impulse killer.
Well, here's the thing: the only charges he ever got in his life was he got caught with a little bag of cocaine, a traffic ticket, and had a DUI once.
It don't
He's
even sound
43
like
years
an
of age.
impulse killer.
His name is Wesley Browning.
It sounds like they didn't have anyone else to pin this fucking
Right?
murders on.
But here's
so
the
they
thing,
pinned it
though.
on him.
There was a video
Did they
camera.
have direct evidence tying them all together, or was it all theoretical?
Well, here's the thing.
Well, he
There-
got charged, so something had to tie him.
Well,
to
let
it.
me tell you, there was a video camera on October 3rd, I believe, October 4th. He killed someone, went and walked through an apartment complex that had cameras, and he had a distinct walk, right? But he was all suited up in black and was walking away. But a unique walk, and people were like, "Do you know this guy?" And people were like, "I know that motherfucker right there. Yeah, that's Brownie. You know what I mean?"
That was tremendously racist.
But we all
That's short stump right there.
we all can picture that guy.
It's like the first 48, you know, like Tom Segura's skit.
Yeah.
Pretty much that's what they did to him, okay? So they had a surveillance and they watched him. You know, so he left in a Bill dark green van, all dressed in black, hood up, mask on, cruising down the dark areas
Looking for a victim.
on Stockton, all around the same like east side of town, like, you know, like not east side. I'm just saying, I'm trying to give a certain area of town. So they're like, okay, there's no bounty right there, right? So they're like, okay, we're gonna follow his ass. So they started following him. So he started creeping late at night. Okay, creep like weird because all these people are shot dead, walking home from a bar. They're tweaking or they're bums, right? And if you guys are not tweaking bums or walking home, 5 of them were confirmed bums.
You're safe. You're not tweaking.
No, I
Bob?
apologize to anybody of those other ones that were not. I'm not labeling you, but I'm talking to the viewers here that possibly his family. Anyway,
What the hell are you talking about? You're getting me confused.
we're on a podcast and people are listening, so I'm not trying to justify people. But so he was going on the drive, dude.
People are listening to this shit.
No, Kyle, Trevor, Alex, what's up, man? Come on, come on. Anyway, so they were watching him, and these surveillance team was following him, and they quote this, okay, to pick him up. This man was obviously, quotations, determined to kill. Determined he was on a mission to kill, end quote, okay? Then he got out of his van, strapped up with a pistol, a Glock in his side, souped up just like the guy on the camera with the weird walk, walking across the street. We're like, fuck this, let's go grab him. Bring up gunpoint and go fucking get on the fucking ground, okay? So they got him. Alright, so he's arrested. The only thing you can charge him to right now at this point, they're charging him for 3 murders. Right? 1 exact murder. They're still going ballistics on this gun. Like Brandon said, they're trying to catch someone to keep everybody happy. It's all over the news in California. So.
Yeah,
But the one person that survived, that lady, alright, in 2001 at 3:30 a.m. in the morning, like that's his time. He got caught.
2021.
Yeah. What did I say?
2001.
2021. Like he started this 6 deaths, 7 total. Girl didn't die, but this guy got caught, and I already have everything pulled up on this, but Dustin didn't want to pull the video of him walking through the alley.
anyway, that's tough one. What is this?
Y'all don't like it? I don't appease anybody. That's our active fucking serial killer right now. I'm fucking hyped, dude. I'm just saying, dude.
They're still serial
Come on,
killers.
dude.
There's still a serial killer on the loose, man. Ain't anybody hyped about this?
Alright, like, I'm just saying, dude. Come on, man.
So they don't have no evidence they have evidence because he's in jail. So what evidence do they have exactly?
Well, they got one they can actually pin on him. But they're doing the ballistics from the other people.
Okay.
But they're gonna charge him with 3 of the shootings. Supposedly. Okay.
Then it's not a serial.
Allegedly, yes.
They're only charging him with 3 of the killings.
Well,
That makes him
he appeared in court October 8, 2022. He's going to get charged with 3 of the killings, connected deadly shootings in Oakland, California. That's the only one out of Stockton.
So that makes him not the serial killer.
He also has
Could've been
attempted
completely
homicide of a
separate.
woman in Stockton. Also charged onto that. So,
Unless he admitted to this, the verdict's still out.
To be TBD.
pretty much, dude. I don't know what else you guys want to fucking want from me. Fuck you motherfuckers, dude. I don't know. I researched shit. I got their names and everything.
What's the dude's name?
Oh, it's Wesley Brownlee. He's
Wesley Brownlee.
Brownlee. He's age of 43 years old. He's a
Wesley Brownlee.
He's a black male, and he has charges from I think it's Arizona and California with cocaine possession. That was one of them. Drugs, something, DUI, and a traffic violation. All that stuff, and all of a sudden he decides to go fucking crazy and do this stuff. So how people are thinking either this is put on him, which I wouldn't doubt it.
That's what it kind of.
Because Stockton, California, the press went out and were like,
that's what it sounds like. Considering he's considered to be a serial killer for like at least 6-7 murders, but he's only being charged with 3 of them, which can also be argued the fact that they only have definitive proof for 3 of them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of wishy-washy but just to label him
the verdict's not out.
The serial killer that's doing all that.
Yeah, but his walk.
I don't think
that's something. I don't know.
Is responsible for all of that is a serial killer is also.
But here's the thing, though. They're also. I heard on this. I was hearing on this. Some other people were talking about, like, you know how, like, you know, comments, and people were saying, like, this sounds like the MO of shit that's been going on for like 5 years, and it's up to like 40-some people. Because what is like a lot of serial killers,
the MO?
Just
we tried to ask you that beforehand.
There was when they're walking home. Like I was thinking about it too. I was taking the shits, you know, like reading on my phone. I all right, early morning killer, right? I was thinking about what to name him, like, because that's how normally they do it.
So
Because
it's all early morning.
it's either really late at night or early in the morning, or the noon, like
So
3:30.
what's the time spent?
I think
1
it
to
goes.
5?
No, I think it goes from
He
like.
said,
I think it
did
goes
you
from
hear what he said?
11 to like 5.
Did you hear what he said?
Huh? What
He
is it?
said it's either late at night or early in the morning or like noon or 3.
So like anytime?
No,
My whole
You could just
point
said that
is
anytime.
there really is no MO established.
no, there is.
It's sporadic.
I didn't mean noon. I meant what I was saying before. Late at night, early in the morning.
11, 12,
So-
3, 5 in the morning.
So look,
It's all that time, right?
Yeah, that's what so far what I got,
okay.
man.
So that is the only MO established, is that it's all
Yeah,
kinda
but
within
comments
the
of people
hey,
are
hey,
talking about
wait,
this.
look.
Hey, you guys want to see a dead body?
Hey, that's
this podcast, right? Just seeing it on the note. Just cut off.
Actually,
I have two also.
let's do one last story and
How
get
about
out of
this?
here.
Yeah.
He's also supposedly in with 2 killings in Chicago, possibly. Don't know what it is.
He also was the
DNA.
second gunman on the grassy knoll.
I'm just
He
telling you,
murdered
that's
JFK.
really true. I'm fucking serious. Yeah, and actually, he was there whenever.
He's also related to one of the hijackers who were flying in the fucking planes. Who hit
He
the
claims
Pentagon.
he's the one that shot
He
Lee.
also helped DB. He also helped DB Cooper, and he was.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
Get your fucking name out
And
of
his
here.
grandpa is L. Ron Hubbard.
And his great-great-grandfather shot fucking Lincoln in the back of the head.
Yeah,
All right, guys. So our last story for the show is woman charged with sending bee swarm on deputies at eviction. So
Wait, could you have more on this? What is this? What are you
Well,
talking
she's
about?
a beekeeper, and her landlord tried to evict her, so she sucked her bees on her.
And he had bee allergies.
Wait, like in a bag, you throw it over the fucking head, and it's like, there's no one. What happened here?
I bet
All right, so
I
Woods.
think we need more context.
No pun intended, right?
Woods arrived in an SUV towing a trailer carrying beehives and started shaking them, breaking the cover off of one and causing hundreds of bees to swarm out, initially stinging one deputy according to the report. Woods, who put on a beekeeper suit and proceeded herself, was eventually handcuffed, but not before several more sheriff's department employees were stung, including 3 who are allergic to bees, the report said.
Well, that's not how you
Well,
stick bees.
That's what you get for deploying pussies.
I know, right? Why ain't he dead?
If they
Fuck,
die,
dude.
that's like shooting a cop, right? Basically.
These cops can save your life unless it's a bee related.
This guy, he got stuck in there and could fall and goes, Officer down! Officer down!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I need every fucking available unit right now! Oh shit! It landed on me! It was a big one, Chief! It's not me! It was a big one!
It's so bad!
Alright.
Oh, it's so great. There's more on this. Where was this at?
That's it. That's the.
Where was this at, though?
Oh.
Wait a minute, that's it. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. It's over.
Florida. Florida woman.
Florida.
Yeah, oh my god! Fuck yeah, dude! Come
Florida
on!
woman, 6 bees on top.
How about the guy from Canada?
No, it's Massachusetts.
I'm
Oh.
about to say, have you ever Florida man your name? Google your name
And then Florida.
and
man.
Florida man.
Or your
Oh my
birthday.
god.
Yeah. Oh no, that's what it is. Not your name.
Okay.
Your birthday.
This
Yeah.
guy's a
Florida
strong
man,
little
your
silent
birthday.
type. He sits back there.
What
and
happened in
goes,
Florida on the day of your birthday? All right.
Answering a phone.
Anyway, hold on, Chris. Can we
Why
also
the
do
fuck
another
would
one?
you do that?
What I do?
What? Hold on. Whoa.
Why would you do that?
What I do?
We're in the middle of a podcast. You answer a phone and hand it to Dylan as if he's going to talk on a phone during a podcast.
I thought we were
Are you
done.
calling me out right now?
That was the last.
We gotta do. Yeah. We
Yeah.
gotta do the sign out. All right.
I fucking muted it. I didn't answer it, you fucking
No,
blind
you
prick.
answered
How about
it.
that? How would you start with that,
You
you fucking
answered it,
fat
you
piece of
fucking
fucking shit? Huh?
We'll do that.
Good God. Hey, look at this. How about suddenly send this shit into a fucking ad read?
Okay.
You piece of fucking fat fucking shit. I'm just playing. I love you, Dustin.
All right, guys, that's been this week's episode of the Rapscallion podcast. Until next Monday, peace.